Are you really moving out?
Of course I am. I'm married now. It's about time I move out of Mom's house, anyway. It's embarrassing to still be living with her.
I guess it's good timing. We're gonna be moving soon anyway. But then again, we were looking at places big enough for all three of us to live in. Now we'll have to start looking all over again, or else we'll take a place that's too big for us.
That's not my problem. I don't care about any of that. And don't try to guilt-trip me into staying with you and Mom.
That's not what I'm trying to do. I just messaged you to congratulate you on your marriage. But are you sure it was a good idea to run off and elope with this guy? You barely know him.
What do you mean? Was it a good idea?
I mean... Well... Can you trust this guy?
Huh?
I mean, you just met the guy. I'm just worried about you moving out and starting your new life with this guy who you barely know.
Mind your own business. I know him well enough. The last thing I need is someone your age with no boyfriend and who still lives with their mom trying to give me advice on love. You're just jealous. I don't want to end up like you. That's why I'm moving out of the house.
What do you mean you don't want to end up like me?
You're gonna be living with Mom forever. You'll never get out. You're too hesitant to do anything. You're weak.
That's not true. I'm busy with work and someone has to help Mom out.
Work? If you lived closer to your job, that wouldn't even be an issue. You're just making excuses. You're too scared to get out on your own, that's all.
Miranda, stop this. Why are you treating me like this? I was simply saying I'm worried about you, that's all. If you want to move out of the house, that's fine. But you don't have to make fun of me as you do it.
It's something I've been wanting to tell you for a long time. I'm glad I got the chance to do it before I moved out. I'm gonna be starting my new life with Lucas. I'll be sure to send you a postcard.
Whatever. I wish you luck.
6 months later.
Hey, are you really living in a high-rise condo?
Miranda, I'm surprised to hear from you again. Especially with how you treated me when you moved out.
Shut up. Just answer the question. Did you guys move to a high-rise condo?
Yeah, we did. Mom really wanted the place.
Really? I knew Mom had money. She must have gotten it when Dad died, and she's been hiding it from us all these years. So is it a big place? How big is it?
Mom doesn't have any money. But anyway, it's got 3 bedrooms and 2 full baths. It's one of the ones we were looking at when we thought all 3 of us would be moving into it.
I'm coming back to live with Mom.
Huh?
I left Lucas. I don't have any place to live now, so I'm coming back to live with Mom. So, I want you to trade with me.
What? Trade?
How long do you plan on sponging off of Mom for? You're way too old to be doing that. I told you 6 months ago, and I see it still hasn't sunken in yet, has it?
What? What are you talking about?
Look. You've lived the rich life in that high-rise condo for the past 6 months. Now it's my turn. I'm on my way back to the city now. I want you packed and ready to leave by the time I get there.
In your dreams. And why did you leave Lucas anyway?
Because that idiot cheated on me. And I'm not getting a cent from him in the divorce. I'm running away from him and I've got nowhere else to go. We're sisters. Aren't we? You should be willing to sacrifice yourself to save me.
What's gotten into you?
1 hour later.
Sorry to bother you. Is this Bianca's number? My name is Lucas. I was married to your sister.
Yes, I'm Bianca. But, why are you messaging me?
Well, I'm sure Miranda has already told you what happened, but...
Yeah. She said she left you and that she's coming back home to live with Mom. She said you cheated on her and you're not giving her anything in the divorce, so she's running away from you.
I figured she'd tell you something like that. I don't expect you to believe me, but that's all a lie. That's not what happened at all.
What do you mean?
It's the exact opposite. Your sister cheated on me.
What?
To be more accurate, she didn't just cheat on me, she also blackmailed me out of all my money, too. Her and that guy of hers got hold of a video of me that I don't want anyone to know about, and she blackmailed me with it.
You mean she recorded you doing something embarrassing with her and they're using it to extort money from you? I think I've heard about that kind of thing.
That's exactly what they did. I just never thought my own wife would do something like that to me. I'm not the only one she's done it to, either. She's done it to a bunch of guys. The guy she was cheating on me with is the ringleader of the whole operation. Your sister's a thief. They trick people out of their money.
That's terrible. But why are you telling me?
They've got that video of me, so I can't do anything about it. If I try to stop them, they'll leak it. But I still want her to pay for what she did. You're her sister. There's got to be something you can do to help.
You seem like you're telling the truth, but
I don't expect you to believe me. But at the same time, I really need you to believe me. It's all true. When your sister contacted you, she told you she was coming home and that she wanted you out of the house, right?
yeah. How did you know?
Think about it. Your place is big enough for 3 people to live in. So why do you think she wants you out of the house? It's because she plans on going there with that guy. His name's August. Just like I said, he's the one behind the whole operation.
So that's why she wants me out. I thought it was just because she hated me or something. But why would she come here? If those two are swindling people, why would they move in with my mom? Wouldn't they want to live by themselves if they were doing something shady like that?
No. August is in some trouble of his own, and he's got no money right now. Their last target proved to be more than they bargained for. It turns out the guy they went after was a bit crazy. After they took his money, the guy went berserk and tracked Timmy down and was going to kill him. But Timmy agreed to give him all the money he had if the guy promised to spare his life. The guy agreed and took all of Timmy's money.
Wow. That sounds really serious.
You'd think after a brush with death like that, most people would quit right there. But not this guy. Timmy's plan was to just leave the city for a while till things die down. That's the only reason they're going back to your mom's house. That, and so they can live there rent-free since they don't have a cent to their name now.
And why exactly do you know all the details?
Because, honestly, for a little while, I was helping them.
Huh?
That story that I just told you about. I was involved in all of it, too. I got Miranda into this whole mess. I showed her how easy it was to steal money. When she came to live with me, I introduced her to Timmy, my boss. We all started working together, and it seems like Miranda fell in love with Timmy instead. Those two screwed me over in the process, and things went to hell. It wasn't just that one guy that came back to kill Timmy. We were pretty sure the cops were onto us as well. I've got nowhere to run. It's just a matter of time before they find me. The only thing I can do now at this point is turn myself in. But if I'm going down, I want to make sure Timmy and Miranda go down with me. That's why I'm leaving it all up to you now.
What do you mean this is all on me now? I have to decide my sister's fate? Oh, my God. Are you saying you want me to report her to the police?
Yes, but I think you should make sure they have nowhere to run to before you call the cops. I don't want them getting away again. They're really good at running. Trust me.
I understand. For some reason, I really don't think you're lying to me right now. Maybe because I can picture Miranda doing everything you said. I pretty much gave up on her a long time ago.
I'm not surprised. When I was with her, she never said anything nice about you.
Anyhow, I suggest you turn yourself in since you are a part of this too.
I will, and I hope you'll take care of the rest of it.
3 hours later.
Hey. I'm almost there. Are you ready to get out? I don't want to see your ugly face. So do me a favor and make sure you're gone before I get there. Okay?
You really want me out, don't you?
Of course. I already told you that. In your 30s and still sponging off your mom. You should be ashamed. But it's my turn to live in that expensive condo. I don't care if you have to live on the street, but you need to get out.
Fine. I'll leave.
And make sure you never come back. I don't want anything to do with you ever again.
Okay. I'll be sure everything up to you from now on.
The next day.
Hey! Is it true that you were paying the rent for this thing? Mom didn't buy this condo?
Of course she didn't buy it. Who told you she did? Rent on that place is $5,000 a month, and I was the one paying it.
$5,000 a month? How could you afford to pay that?
Because I studied, graduated college, and worked my ass off to get a good job. I was never sponging off of anyone. But you told me to get out, so I guess that means you want to pay the rent on that place from now on.
Hold on. There's no way I can pay $5,000 a month for rent.
Then I guess you should get out and cancel the rental agreement. But if you do that, you'll still have to pay the cancellation fees.
No, I won't. That rental agreement is in your name, isn't it? That means you'll be the one responsible for it. I can just live here without paying rent until they come and kick us out. And you'll still be responsible for paying all the back rent, or else you'll have to go to court. Not me.
No, sorry. The rental agreement is in Mom's name. I was simply paying the rent for her. So I'm not responsible for anything. I'm not the one living there, so I won't be the one paying it. This was all your idea, so it's up to you now. You'll be screwing Mom over if you don't pay it for her.
I told you I can't pay it. You have to do something.
Then why don't you just get Timmy to pay it for you with some of the money you guys stole?
Huh? How do you know about Timmy?
I know everything. You've got no money now, so you thought you'd run home and sponge off your mom. But not just that, you found out I was living in an expensive condo and you figured you'd kick me out and weasel your way in instead. I know about you and Timmy. So how about you guys just turn yourselves in, okay?
How much do you know?
Everything. I know all about your blackmail and extortion schemes together. You and Timmy are just con artists. That's how you make your money. And I know about your little group you had. And how it all went bad, and how now you're in trouble.
How could you know all of that? Whatever. You're right. I'm in real trouble now. I know we haven't always seen eye to eye, but we're still sisters. So you've got to help me.
Help you? And how exactly do you want me to do that?
If you could just pay the rent on this place and let Timmy and I live here, that'd really help us out. If you did that, Timmy and I could hide out here and nobody would know.
I see. But what's in it for me?
Well, you could live here, too. I guess. How about that? There's 3 bedrooms. All 4 of us could live here.
Do you think I'm that stupid? That's never gonna happen. Why would I let someone who hates me and their thief boyfriend live with me in a condo I'm paying for? Forget it. You can either live there and pay the rent on it, or get out. Take your pick.
I can't leave here. I have no other place to go. And I told you I don't have any money. Just help me.
Well, this is what you get? I'm tired of helping you and am not going to do it anymore. You two are nothing but thieves, and I hope you get what's coming to you.
Why are you being like this?
Why are you being like this? You're the one into all this illegal stuff. You're a disgrace to our family. You've already destroyed your own life, and I'm not going to have you ruin Mom's or mine.
I'm your little sister. Isn't it the big sister's duty to get their little sister out of jams?
Okay, Miranda. Hey Race, what I'll do for you. I think I found you a place to stay and a way to get you 3 meals a day, and it won't cost you a thing. I've already called the police. So I suggest you just sit tight and wait for them to show up.
You did what? You ratted us out.
Don't look at it like that. Look at it like I was trying to help you out. I was getting you a place to stay. Or, look at it like there were criminals in my condo, so I called the police. That's all. Maybe you should have gotten one of your criminal friends to put you up instead, huh?
You little.
It's about time you own up to your crimes. You were gonna get caught sooner or later anyway. One of your buddies has already ratted you out.
So it was Lucas. I knew it. I knew he couldn't keep his mouth shut. Even if they lock me up, I swear I'll get revenge on him. I'm gonna release that video I have of him.
Do whatever you want with that. I don't really care. But the cops are already downstairs, so whatever you're gonna do it quick.
I'm not going to forget this.
Try not to put up a fight when the cops arrest you. You don't need any other charges against you.
6 months later.
Hey, Bianca. It's me.
Oh, Marinda. So your trial is finished, huh? How did you manage to get out of this without getting sent to prison?
Lucas and Timmy had previous records, that's why they were sent to prison. I was a first-time offender. And they counted the time I was in jail waiting up to the trial as time served, so they gave me a suspended sentence.
So, in other words, they let you off easy.
That's not easy. They're making me pay back all the money I stole. I don't have anything. The only money I have to my name is the few bucks in my pocket. I have no place to stay either. Someone has to help me.
It's gonna be tough for you for a while, that's for sure. But count yourself lucky you got a suspended sentence. As long as you don't commit any other crimes and you fulfill the conditions of your probation, you probably won't have to go to prison.
Yeah, but this all happened because of you. Don't you feel even a little responsible?
What? It happened because of me? Did they not make it clear during the trial what you did? Maybe you should have another trial. Or maybe they should reconsider releasing you into society. It's pretty clear to me that you haven't reformed at all.
You were the one who called the cops and got me arrested.
You were arrested because you were into fraud, blackmail, and extortion.
Stop arguing semantics. You're so annoying. Whatever. You still live in that condo, right?
What? No. Mom and I moved out.
Stop lying. There's no reason why you two would move out of such an amazing place as that. I'm on my way over there right now. And I'm taking anything that's worth any money.
What? You just get released and you plan on committing more crimes?
Huh? No. I'm just borrowing things from my family members. That's not a crime.
Look. I told you we don't live there anymore.
You're just scared of me, that's why you said that. But to tell you the truth, I'm right outside the building now anyway. Don't worry, they'll let myself in.
Marinda, don't.
10 minutes later.
You really aren't here, are you?
I told you we weren't. You did something stupid, didn't you?
The door was locked, so I broke in. But someone else is living there. I'm screwed now.
It looks that way. You're gonna be in big trouble now. That's trespassing and breaking and entering, all while you're on probation. I'm surprised you even got in the building though. How did you do it?
One of the other people who lived in the building helped me.
What do you mean they helped you?
I kinda threatened them into letting me in the main door. What other choice did I have? You wouldn't buzz me in.
Because I don't live there.
Let's not talk about that now. I have to get out of here. Can you lend me some money? Please? I need the money fast or I'm gonna get caught again. They'll pay you back sometime. I swear. Please.
You really are pathetic. Aren't you ashamed to be sponging off your sister like this at your age? Later on. Subsequently, Marinda was once again apprehended by the police. Due to her violation of probation by committing another crime immediately after her trial, she was sent to prison this time. Years later, upon her eventual release, she still had to repay all the money she had deceived from her victims. Her wages were garnished, and no matter how hard she toiled, she barely managed to make ends meet. This compelled her to live on the streets, where she remains to this day. Marinda had hoped that Lucas and Timmy, upon their release from prison, would lend her a hand. However, Timmy received a 10-year sentence and won't be out for a considerable amount of time. Lucas' sentence was reduced since he surrendered himself and testified against the others, so he was actually released around the same time as Marinda. But naturally, Lucas harbored resentment towards Marinda for what she had done to him and refused to offer any assistance. Marinda seems to believe that everyone abandoned her, leading to her current predicament. She fails to realize that it was her actions and the way she treated others that landed her in this mess. Perhaps one day she will come to her senses. But I highly doubt it.